This is quite different than anything we've found. There are some things on this ship I've never seen before.
The remains have been described as a historical treasure chest, and now they're in the hands of the Maryland Archaeological Conservation Lab.
By studying it, we get not only an indication of how they made these, but some reflection of life on shore, too.
Roughly 1,500 cubic feet of timber will have been delivered here by the end of the day. For what it's worth, that's enough to fill more than 200 bathtubs. And once it's all been cleaned, researchers will begin the search for answers.
It's all part of putting the puzzle together.
Researchers will use tree rings to pin down the specific age of the vessel. They'll identify woodworms to determine the ship's travel routes, and the construction of the boat should reveal what it was used for.
It's a very integral part of New York City's history. It's a time when the city was really just developing. We had just gained our independence as a nation.
So far, historians believe it was a merchant ship from the 18th century. Since there isn't much documentation of everyday life during that period, these remains are considered precious.
We know so much about what the kings and the queens and the generals were doing. This is part of the other 99.9%.
Historians also believe the ship may have been sunk intentionally. It could have served as landfill to accommodate a rapidly expanding city.
It was found on what I think most people probably thought was always solid land.
But ultimately, the hope is to learn something about where we all came from.
It's an enrichment of our lives, and it helps us understand people and ourselves.
In St. Leonard, Ben Isley, ABC 7 News.